Hey, if you find yourself struggling to launch or scale your business, you'll find that it's not because you have no capabilities or you're not great at what you do, but because you might be lacking a framework. So it's a framework, right? If you know what a framework is, and this is going to be a video, it's going to be probably a reiteration of what you might know, but also some new additions of what you already know. However, if you're a person that goes, man, I want to be an amazing coach, I want to be a great speaker on stage, I want to be a consultant, I want to share my knowledge in a way that allows me to have maybe revenue, you need to create a framework. So what is this? Well, it's what allows you to duplicate a process that guarantees a result, as well as allows you to scale a business beyond just you doing the work. See, a lot of people walk into the space of what we're doing here, talking about ideas and ways to coach and guide people, but they have this imposter syndrome, right? I don't know if what I can do is going to help somebody. What if I take their money and I don't serve them well? I'm going to feel horrible about that. Like it'll be bad. Or what if they out me and I'm not very good at what I do? And so what happens is we don't press out or launch. Or you press out and launch and you have this really phenomenal way of in real time, ad hoc, maybe solving problems, come up with ideas, giving great advice. However, you realize that if you don't have a client or you don't show up to that session, you don't get paid. It's a problem, right? You can't live the life you want that allows you to invest in different parts of your dream or to actually retire at some point in time, only because you don't have a framework created. So what is a framework? All it is a step-by-step process that is duplicatable and people can rely upon to deliver results in a way necessary. And if you have an imposter syndrome feeling going on of, I don't know if I'm quite that great, this is a great way to look into your life and go, hey, where is somebody sitting that you once used to be? And if that person's there, do they want to be where you're currently at? And if the answer is yes, well, now you just say, well, along that journey, what did I do that allowed me to get here? What did I start doing? What did I learn? What did I, pick up? We'll call it in the world. What also did I stop doing? What did I put down? What did I eliminate? What was removed from my life? Because those little things they're hiding within your life are a very specific process that you can duplicate and have somebody else duplicate. And then here's what happens. When you have this in place, you can go, you know what? I believe that if I had somebody follow this process, I could actually get them a result that allows me to feel comfortable having them invest in their future through me. Now, beyond that, let's say you have a business, you're coaching already, maybe you're already speaking, but you say, you know what, I want to be able to speak and have a consultant contract come beyond this speech. I want to be able to have something where I can coach individuals at a large scale and maybe hire a coach to coach in place of me. Well, how does that happen? Well, the framework. See, once the framework is created and it's in place, you can do a lot of different things to allow people to access this, right? You can find ways to have them do it on their own, just videos you film in advance. They can go through a group type setting with you. Again, videos filmed, you can come and coach, or you can do it in a one-on-one manner. But here's the beauty. No matter how you do it, you never have disease. You never have a sense of fear of what if I don't solve the problem, because you've already laid the step out. So no matter what you do, when you show up, you can know that you're going to give great value in that next moment or next session you have with somebody. But you have to spend time developing this framework, which means trial and error. You might put it out and it might not be perfect, but you can perfect it along the way by putting it in the hands of the individuals it's actually for. It's not for you. You've already done your own version of it, but create something, put it out, and then commit to solving any problems that arise along the journey. And the more you do it, the more refined it gets, and the more confidence you have having someone go out into the world and utilize this to invest in you for their future, to then hire somebody to be able to do sales for your company or hire someone to be able to coach in place of you at some point. That is how you do it. And later on, maybe sell it. The process is the beauty. And a lot of people go into the world of speaking with no process. So you also hold no value for your actual keynote. If the people that are listening to you speak can't, in fact, take what you've told them and apply it somewhere because there's no framework, you're as good as a glorified YouTube video. If you're a consultant with no process, you're hoping that you show up that day and deliver on your promise. Or if you're a coach that's an online program, you're hoping someone applies it and they just figure it out. But the truth is, you must eliminate all guesswork by creating a great framework. And that takes time. It's something you should go into the kind of the back part of your life, the annals of your life, and go, where did I learn something that was pivotal to my ability to get here? Where did I stop doing something that was critical to my ability to get here? And when you can find those little pieces, now you find that extra space to lean in and create some of value for the world. Now, if you want help doing this and it's something you're like, man, this is interesting and I want to know more, head to anthonytrucks.com/MM. If If you go there, you'll find out all the details of how I help people do exactly what I'm talking about here, which is turned into millions of dollars for some companies. It's turned into large, expansive businesses grown. Also, some people just having the clarity of mind to start their business and launch in the first place. Anyways, go check it out there, anthonytrucks.com/MM. But outside of that, go and start thinking about what are the things that I did that helped me get here, that I started. What are the things I did that I stopped that got me here? You figure that out, you'll be able to go into the world and make shift happen.